You add that little.
Look at John lighting it up for the homies back at home.
Yeah. Sorry, there was some. There's a little bit of tobacco in it.
Is there?
Smoke a split?
Yeah.
Do I smoke spliffs?
Yeah.
Will you?
Yeah. I don't smoke spliffs.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I don't smoke that
It's
Yeah,
okay, I
I
don't
know.
smoke joints.
You don't need the whole thing to be.
I didn't.
They fuck up my throat, man.
shit. Really?
Yes.
I only smoke bong usually, but I never roll.
I roll cigarettes though. I smoke cigarettes, so I roll my own cigarettes all the time. I just don't like smoking joints. It burns my throat.
And it canals and does dumb shit all the time.
No,
I roll.
it's gotta be somewhere.
I just like I got such a delicate singing voice that I don't want to put it out. I already smoke way too many cigarettes.
Sorry, dude.
You ever smoked a juice? You know how to act? Or hand
I got two more rolled up over here.
I know. No, I know.
Better not be smoking your weed when there's a whole.
No, that's not right. No, that's not
My money on cocaine, hookers, champagne, and wine. Then I'll begin to fall so low. No good friends, nowhere to go. If I get my hands back, I'm tired again.
That's pretty tight. I never thought to do that.
Friends, well, I have plenty, but nobody knows you. When you're down and out, in my pocket, I won't be.
Just keeping you warm.
Nobody knows you. When you're down and out, in my pocket, and I won't believe. So when you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be your now best friend. I've said it again without any doubt. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you when you're down and down and.
Makes my leg hurt after a while.
They started walking up.
I used to have one that would sit on my foot, but the strap broke.
Strap to it? Yeah.
But I'm so out of practice on my cajon. I was like, this is what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna sing and play the cajon. And then like
It's
2
hard
years
to-
later, I'm like, oh fuck, I haven't played that thing in a while. I would like every show. I was sitting on that thing, playing that thing while singing, and then like 2 years go by and I haven't touched the motherfucking thing. I'm like, fuck. So now every street fair, I've been just finding random people to play with and just playing. It's been fun.
Call me whatever you want, dude. You don't circle around, dude. I live East Village, but
We did. At the time we did.
These are so out of 10.
I should have been fucking trying to put that other
Dude, let me
shit
have
here.
fucking rats and chewing on my shit.
I have another acoustic string in here. It's an 11, which is like the high E, but I could replace that as this, and it would sound a fucking hell once that is.
Probably would.
Try and do it. It doesn't sound good.
so like I didn't realize what you were playing at first, or else I would have played the normal beat too.
It's all good. That sounds good. That's what I like about fucking music, bro. It doesn't really matter.
Just go for it, have fun, and it sounds good. This is what it is.
Instead, if you were just like bam, 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 we're like, okay, bo, dude, yeah. No, that's not it. That's even that sounds
Nobody
good.
knows to when you're down.
And out. Yeah. No, I'm,
In Miami.
caballo.
Caballo.
Isn't that what that is? Caballo.
Caballo means horse.
But that isn't that what that? No, that's
Gallop, like a gallop. This right here? I don't know what it is.
that's called caballo. That's
Oh, I had no idea.
that is like when you play the cajon, that is a caballo rhythm. Cause you're riding a horse. That's why that one is called caballo. Like that's what I was taught.
Ah, yeah.
That's all I was taught. Like that's the name of this. That is caballo. That's all I know. I only speak Spanish, so that's all I know is like that. When I was taught, I was told that's caballo. Okay, the horse.
My parents tried to tell me Caballo was a freaking horse.
It is.
I don't expect it.
Sorry, you fucking with me now.
Yeah,
I know the mushrooms and shit, but wait, didn't I just say
me too.
horse?
That's
Oh,
what
should be
it is.
something different.
Yeah, I got my other piece right there. I gotta
Okay.
find.
It's like I got it.
I don't gotta do anything. Yeah, I want to play some music and fucking get all
I'm
this
just trying
shit.
to put string.
You should learn that song with the band, right?
What's that?
You should learn that song with the band.
The Bond.
Oh, God.
What song? Yeah, that's Eric Clapton.
Yep.
This thing can't sound any fucking loud.
See, what you guys should do
That's
is take some
different.
songs that aren't
You're like-
really
you're like
reggae
the
and
Beatles.
do them in reggae. There's a couple
I
songs.
literally
What?
asked him about that shit the other day. I was like, you should do,
Like, take songs you guys know that aren't reggae and turn them into reggae. That's really fucking popular right now.
Yeah, that's what
And it's-
kind of reminds me of.
It's really songs that people already know that are reggae, that you can like find a reggae beat to them that you guys can
All
make
that's
to
like
them.
you play like the fucking Leroy Brown, all of a sudden all these white people's ears are.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god! And then you got the old people like telling their friends, hey, I mean, that place is just getting started. They just got their license.
Cool spot.
Yeah, they have like that's their first real big like not big. I'm saying that's their first show they've had. Like they actually advertised.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's.
I saw that one on Facebook too, here and there. I didn't know
Yeah.
it was at first.
But like
It's gonna get better, honestly.
they have never had any
It's-
reggae bands out. They don't know anything other than country. But I'm like, they realize that though the area of Descanso is nothing but weed growers.
Yeah.
We're like
People
little
like
Humboldt. All of my neighbors grow weed, except for like the old people. But everybody that's younger that lives out here are in their 50s and even in their 70s. I got a neighbor who's like in his 70s, long hippie.
reggae.
Like the first time I met him,
How old are you?
I'm 40.
You look young.
The first time the first time I met him, I didn't realize he was a nudist.
He wasn't naked?
Was he
So
naked?
his brother-in-law lives on the property with him, right?
Yeah.
And he's an old hippie as well, long hair, old hippie drummer.
Yeah.
He's like, you smoke weed? I'm like, yeah. He's like, can you trim weed for me? I was like, fuck yeah, I'll trim some weed for you. And get free weed out of it.
Came out
So
naked.
70-year-old guy drops off a bunch of weed, and I trim it all up, and a week goes by, and I don't see him. I don't got a phone number. I just know he's my neighbor because he came down for a party like I had. Another couple days go by. I haven't seen him. Well, I'm gonna drive up to his place and fucking find his ass because I don't feel comfortable holding on like 2 pounds of weed. It's not mine.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna start smoking to this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, one's not bad. You know, they'd be like, you know. So then finally, I drive up the hill and I look and here's a man in nothing but shoes, a hat, a belt, and a hammer.
A belt.
He's got a hammer on the belt. Like, okay.
He's taking care of shit.
Like, he's working, but he's working naked. All right, so I drive up and I'm looking and I'm trying to see if he's wearing a bodysuit that's really wrinkly or if that is a person naked in front of me. So that he turns and I see the full eagle, like the golden hair, like the silver hair and all. And I'm like, oh, this guy's butt naked. So he starts walking up to my car, right? He gets about as far as we ever heard. He goes, oh, I was like, you might as well just keep your hat back on your head. I've already seen everything, you know. You're like, I'm like, go ahead, be comfortable. You're, you know. And he walks up to the car and he goes, how can I help you? I'm like, I'm looking for Dave. He's like, Dave who? Oh my God,
This guy's a nudist like that.
yeah, he's like, well, he grows weed too, so he's very suspicious of anybody driving up on his property. I now know him very well, but before, he didn't know who I was.
I know he's unarmed.
Yeah, I know he's unarmed, right? But the funny thing is, I'm asking him for his brother-in-law, so then I met my neighbor handing him 2 pounds of weed while he's naked.
Where did he put it?
He just took it from him and walked back. But I'm like, Dave, like he's got long hair, he says he lives here, I'm his neighbor. He's like, I don't know which Dave you're talking about. I'm like, this Dave, and I just hand him the weed. Oh, that Dave. I'm like, yes, that Dave. And he just takes the weed, but I was like, watching him walk away, a little old ass, holding like 2 pounds of weed.
California sunset in the background.
Those are the California raisins.
What's so crazy is just the fact that he was so comfortable, and like that's how I met my neighbor. Like for the first time.
What?
Like I met him, you know, naked, handing him off 2 pounds of weed. I mean, that's an interesting way to meet your neighbor.
That is, I can see why you tell the story very wide-eyed.
I vividly can
He's
remember
you
like
are, it's happening
the hat,
right now.
shoes, and nothing here except a belt and a hammer.
Actually, you got those strings I gave you?
It's in the trailer with my guitar.
Oh, fuck, I was gonna say, those are both acoustic and electric and strings.
This is right up the road.
Oh, yeah.
30 minutes.
If you don't take the wrong turn.
You just take the band around over here.
We took a wrong turn out here.
I'm trying to get a zip line put in from here to Perkins.
Oh my God. I was saying, can we get a helicopter lift from here, like the venue? That'd be a lot cooler, man.
Okay, so after I buy the Pink Hotel and I buy a couple other properties, maybe. I'm trying to buy there's a hotel in Descanso that I think I'm going to do something like this, but over there and put like a studio in it. And then it's got a big, huge backyard like that place does. And not very people.
Like the spot we were at earlier?
Yeah, it's right down the road from there, and it's called the Pink Hotel.
Yeah.
It's got like 9 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms,
Big back area like that.
big back area like that. And that's going to be my next investment. I'm looking for investors
Camping in
on
the
that.
back and hotels in the building.
Camping here, and then that would be like more so bands can stop off and say if they need a place to crash and record for like a week and shit like that, they can do that. Because most of these places that do this recording and shit, they're fucking thieves. I'm sorry. Charging people $100 a fucking hour for 4 guys is ridiculous.
For ziplining? I pay it.
For recording.
For zip lining.
Oh, for a zip line, I thought you remember music. It's like, that's
No, we're
pretty
talking about
reasonable.
music
It's
for
like-
sure, but it's
No,
funny.
I'm saying, well, you're talking $100 a person for an hour? That's
Oh,
ridiculous.
no, fuck no. We pay is, no.
We were talking about zip lining earlier though.
I pay things in mushrooms and weed.
Yeah, but see, but how much does that really cost you in your revenue, and how much can you really make off of that? How much money does that weed actually cost
No.
you versus how much profit can you make on that?
Yeah, I mean,
Your profit on the weed is not you can't use. I mean, it's not Bitcoin, bro. You can't. It doesn't transfer like that.
I mean, it doesn't.
I'd rather smoke it.
Well, it's true. It does.
I mean, it does.
It
Not
does.
everybody.
I just think
Not,
like,
for Jeremy Miller. Jeremy Miller recording us for fucking weed and mushrooms all day.
Okay, well, see that would.
I love.
Okay, see that's cool. I can. I don't know, because I've had a couple guys that were telling me like the tones and shit, like they're trying to record and they had to go to the resonators and like everybody's like trying to make money off of each other. And I'm like,
Is that Dusty?
a cigarette.
Oh.
Is it true that some people roll with one hand?
I'm disappointed.
Like, I'm 40. What are you talking about?
I figure out.
I can do this.
I've been done did that. You guys ever seen the Country Bears?
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
one
somebody-
time. That was a pretty funny movie, actually.
The Country
You
Bears.
girls cold?
All right, the
You
chill
look cold.
box.
I was thinking about getting a
Here's
blanket,
some
but I
Joe.
got laid blanket up.
I threw an extra.
I'm already ready for a rolling stone.
Well, you got an extra blanket. I threw
Don't
it.
feel like
And I have to
rocking,
go get it.
What song is that?
baby. No.
You got a Tim McGraw.
Don't rock the jukebox. Play me a country song. You want to hear some Tim McGraw? What do you want to hear?
No.
Neon
Anything
Rainbow?
but that.
What? Anything but that?
Yeah.
No, Johnny's daddy. Johnny's daddy
No.
was taking him in.
No.
Anything like
Marty
Johnny
Robbins,
Cash
dude.
or something.
Get down to
Stop
the town. Got a good job.
Like,
Hard
it's
for
a,
my
it's a little
money.
too late by
Waiting
Tim
time.
McGraw, dude.
I hit the door running. Fire up my pickup truck and let the honky tonk. I go flying down that highway to that hideaway. Way out in the woods where the boots scooting boogie. Oh, here we go. Come on, baby, let's go. Come on, doesn't it remind you of home?
Yes,
Oh,
it does very much.
Cadillac,
That's why I'm
blackjack,
cringing.
baby, meet me out back. We're gonna boogie.
Get it too. Get
But
it.
you have a great
Oh,
This
many
is
years
like-
of singing that.
The world.
That's my thing on the Branson Bell. I did that. I did the Big Bopper. Oh, baby, you know what I like, Chantilly lays
I
and
love that
pretty
song.
face.
You know the Walmart kid?
What's that?
The Walmart kid, he like sings like.
Oh God.
What song is that? It's
Well, what is this
I
fucking?
don't know what to do. All I do is send flowers.
No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
He's talking. He's
Say
like
goodbye.
yodeling to a girl or
Damn, my
something.
phone's dead.
Like,
It's a
well,
song.
you be my girl, I'll bring you flowers or something.
No, you're wrong.
Stupid.
I know the one you're talking.
Absolutely wrong.
I don't know. I mean, I don't sing in the shower or nothing at home. But,
It's
You're
something
talking about
yodeling.
Little Rascals.
No, it's a little boy. He's like a teenager now. But he's like yodel in the freaking Walmart, and now he's like,
That long day you said goodbye.
oh yeah.
Lord, I thought I would cry.
Never heard of
She do you, she got the kind of love.
I've never heard that.
Like, how she got married then?
Dad,
Yeah.
such a beautiful dream.
Never heard of that.
It's just,
Yeah, he's
It's
trying
on-
to get
what is it
famous
on, like-
TikTok now.
Is it TikTok? I don't